Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to another the Gambian talent promotion under the Youth Bantaba. So, as I said earlier on, that before we go further to the program, we would like to say once again a happy International Women's Day. I am Cham, your co-presenter, and in the next 5 minutes or so, my other co will come and join me. As I said earlier on, today our topic of discussion will be centered on the role of women, what are the challenges that they are facing, their way forward. Remember, yesterday was on the 8th March, which marks the International Day of Women, which is clearly declared that women are very important in our society and they have a role to play. So in this case, we celebrate women every year. But I think when it comes to the celebration of Women's Day, women need to be celebrated every day. But on the 8th March, it's just a calendar whereby a specific day is been allocated for them to be celebrated. Because, as Oumie will say, always I will quote from her that women and children are the cream of this nation. And in doing so, we need to celebrate them, we need to recommend their effort, we need to always value and then consider them because they contribute immensely towards the national development of this country. This is your Youth Bantaba show. As I said, this is a platform whereby we talk about various issues that are affecting youth, women, girls in our society. And it is going to be diverse. And in this Youth Bantaba show, as we always keep on lamenting, that it is not going to be a platform whereby Oumie and Cham will host the program. But also, we will be inviting parents, young aspiring leaders like us, and then the children themselves so that they can come and talk about issues or challenges we are facing in our country. So that is why basically today, the discussion will center on the Women's Day, that is the International Women's Day celebration. And first of all, we would like to talk about the role of women in nation development. And we all know that women contribute a vital role in our society when it comes to taking up leadership, when it comes to upbringing children, when it comes to nation development, when it comes to various aspects in this country, women are always taking the lead. And reason why celebrating this day, this celebration, that is the Women's Day, is not only to jubilate or clap and laugh, but also to recommend the effort of women in this country. Because over the past years, some women were fighting. For example, in the issues of FGM, you have prominent women that were fighting about this issue. Until today, people are able to stand in a conducive environment to talk about the issue, to convince people, to make survey, and then to organize workshops and seminars to make sure that people out there that are doing the practice are well convinced, and then they have been taught about the do and the don'ts about the harmful practice of FGM. And probably those women, maybe they are no more alive, or some of them are still in the struggle, or some of them are old. So those women need to be recommended and they need to be celebrated. And then you come to the issue of women upbringing the children. Family, when it comes to the betterment of the family. And in this case, sometimes we are not trying to say that men are not doing their role to expectation. But if you looked at it in another aspect, women contribute a lot. Because when it comes to upbringing children, women are the one upbringing these children, trying to make sure that each and every child is in a good and then conducive environment whereby their right to protection is being fulfilled. So which is very important and dynamic. So we see that these are some of the issues that women are doing. And at the same time, after trying all this effort, doing their level best to make sure that children or youths or the family member have been satisfied, yet still they face challenges. If they're at home, trying to contribute towards the development of this nation, try to upbringing children, then why should women be facing these challenges when it comes to domestic violence, when it comes to rape, when it comes to FGM, when it comes to neglect, when it comes to sexual harassment, when it comes to so many issues. After doing all their effort and then struggle, yet still women face the same problem. So I think this is very, very important that we need to look at. Because if I am a woman, and then upbringing my children, doing all the necessary means to make sure that my family will live in a conducive and then happy life. So why should I be maltreated? Why should I be harassed? Why should I be, facing all challenges that might not be detrimental to my life or health? So I think it is important for us to know that women are very important. Women are the, they are the sunshine of the nation, and there are so many burning issues that they are facing that they shouldn't face. So this will be basically what we were trying to talk about, that the role of women in nation development. And then you come to the women taking a ownership or women taking a leadership in this country. If you looked at in the leadership aspect, we've been seeing women taking a vital role or a key position in the government, in every sector in this institution, because we have our current vice president is a woman. You have the former vice president too was a woman. So, and then you have a president, the president of Liberia also is a woman. So you see women are everywhere, and without women, I think the development of this nation or the development of the whole world or Africa in general will not go effectively, because wherever a man is, a woman should be there. And as the saying goes, behind any successful man lies a woman. So you see women are important, and we need to be celebrated every day. Thank God that my co-presenter is around. We all know that it was due to traffic congestion, that's why she couldn't make it up on time. But thank God she is here. Oumie, we welcome you.
Thank you very much, Mayama. Good afternoon, viewers. It is nice to be here again, and then I hope you enjoy our topic of discussion today, as she has highlighted some of the points that we'll be buttressing on, or we'll take a deep insight into it, because looking at it globally, yesterday marks the International Women's Day, not only in the Gambia, not only Senegal, not only America, but the entire universe. And women needs to be celebrated each and every day that you wake up. You have to celebrate the woman who is outside there, who have been working tremendously, who have been using her effort to see to it that we have whatever we have today. If we see today we are here, it's because of women empowerment. That is why we are here today. Because looking at back in the days, then women did not have this chance to their voices to be heard, to voice out issues that are affecting them, to stand out and stand firm and say to it that I will not get married to this man, or I will go to school. So you see to it that there are a lot of changes has been done, and thanks to all each and every person who is outside there, either directly or indirectly, who is supporting one woman, who is there mentoring a woman, who is there paying the school fees of a woman, who is there training a woman to become a responsible woman. Thank you.
Yes, but Oumie, you said a very important point, that we thank everybody or the entire universe that are there to make sure that women will never shed on tears in their eye. But another thing that sometimes worries me is after all the hard work, after all the struggle that women have been going through, to my surprise, though some men were celebrating us yesterday, those are the men that know the value of women, and they know that women are contributing immensely towards national development. But to another point of view also, some men don't know whether yesterday was International Women's Day. And if you like, today is Women's Day, so we need to empower them, they'll be like, man, how malulu? So, and yesterday when I listened to a guy who was saying that, I was like, wow, what is this man trying to say? Because I think this is a day which should be remarkable, and then it should be in a calendar of every person, most especially the men as well. And another thing is, as I said, with all the hard work that we have been going through. But yet still, though we have been achieving a lot, but why is it that every day or every now and then we still face the same problem when it comes to domestic violence? Women are the most vulnerable. When it comes to sexual harassment and all burning issues, we are always the first people to count out.
Yeah.
So
okay, then I think Mariama, looking at the issue of domestic violence, I mean, you have to excuse my voice because I am not feeling bad. But looking at the issue of domestic violence, looking at it from a broader perspective, you have to understand that domestic violence has been going on. It has been going on and on and on in the Gambia. It's just that now media is very powerful. The people are coming out, voicing their grievances, seeing issues that are affected. But even looking at the older days, you realize that women have been going through a lot of domestic violence because first you look at the issue of circumcision or FGM. You look at verbal violence when people use words against you or insult you. Those are also issues that are affecting women back in the days, but they were not bold enough to stand up and then speak out and then raise those issues. And people think that it's not a matter of concern. If you get married to a woman, she has to be an object. She has to be a drum that you have to be beaten all the time. But that is a different case now. That is why most men, I am sorry, but nowadays in the Gambia, most of them don't want to get married to educated women because already, like I had a discussion with a man not long ago, and it was like, because that woman is sharp, she's sharp in thinking, she is aware of issues, and she will not take certain issues that you're going to put on her. So you realize that, I mean, we are already empowered. Now we have to stuff in our head that, Mariama, for instance, someone cannot come here and then use any words on you and you accept it. Why? Because you are empowered, you know what is happening, and you know it's your fundamental human right, not somebody not to insult you or to lay a hand on you. So you see all these changes. It's just like people are talking about it more, but even our great grandparents have gone through this violences, all that you have mentioned, from the menstrual pain, from FGM, from wife battering, and it is still happening, from marital rape. All these things are happening, but people are not talking about it. But then what makes it sad more is that the victims themselves are not there to
voice it
out because they said a storytell is an experience learned. When you come out and share your story, people learn from it. It becomes a real life situation. It is not me who is giving out. I've not gone through it. So if I give it out, maybe people might be like, they will feel emotional, but not comparing it to the one who has undergone it. You look at the issue of when we went to Mansakong. Is it Mansakonko or... Yeah, when we went to the issue, when we went for advocacy program on FGMC and early marriage, what the woman did was she came out, a young girl, and she confessed what she was facing, and then she got married to a man who is far older than her. When she confessed, everyone in the hall shed tears, even if no one present in that hall. Each and every person cried. Why? Because it is a real life situation that she has portrayed in that hall. So you realize that when you are facing this kind of issues, you are not to sit down there and then keep it out or use the maslaha syndrome. Like, let's say if you moka and then go settle as moka business, it is not going to end. It is going to repeat itself, and the cycle then will continue. The trend will continue.
Obviously. Yeah, and then again, it comes to the educational aspect. When we said what are the roles of women, you see, Oumie, about what you buttress right now, it all comes down to ignorance and lack of education. Per se, I'll put it, because back in the days that you have already mentioned, those people were not that aware about issues, because you see, when it comes to tradition and culture, you mentioned the victims, because they take it as a tradition or taboo that if I happen to report my husband for beating me, my children will not be blessed. That is the first thing that they will tell you. And the other point of view is, back in the days, education or enrollment of women in school was not that much, because they said girl education is not important, because even if you're educated, at the end of the day you will go to your matrimonial house. That was the belief that our great grandparents have, and they don't know the value and importance of educating a woman. Right now they've been seeing it. Right now, girls are been enrolled in school, and they are the ones that are more enrolled in school. And when they are enrolled in school, at the end of the day, they contribute, a lot to the society and then to the nation. So if you see that girls' education is very, very important and vital. When it comes to the domestic violence aspect, women are facing a lot in the home. That is why I said after all the hard work that women will do of bringing children, contributing to economic development in the family, doing all stuff, at the end of the day, they will be the same one that will be beaten. They will be the same one that will be battered, and then be harassed in that home. And if the wife want to report, they will be like keep parent, because he or she is going to report the husband. And I mean, if we keep on keeping these issues in us, saying that let's try to do this maslaha syndrome or mbokanized way, then it will never be noticed, because at the end of the day you will come and see that one day or the other you will hear that someone has passed away because of what? Due to violence also. So as the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. So in this case, we need to voice out. We need to speak up and speak out, because that woman who came to when we were at Mansa Kongkong and voiced out the issue that she was going through, because of we played a video or we portray a drama, whereby that drama was trying to showcase about the issues that women are facing when it comes to child marriage and then FGM. And in this case, many of them, not only the victim that come and share her story or explain, but everybody in the hall, as you said, shed tears because of what? They were not educated. But when they watch the drama and know the implication that is in child marriage, they were like, wow, we never knew that these are some of the things that our children are going through. When it comes to the issue of FGM too, is the same thing, because they say that it's a traditional aspect. Or they will tell you that the Quran say it, and when it is the other way around. So when they see some of these issues happening to them, they will be like, wow, you see, this is this, I never knew that this is what Mariama is facing or Oumie is facing. So basically also the lack of awareness, and then about the knowledge that need to be inculcated in the minds of people will also help for them to know. Thank God that advocacy have been going on. At least many people are now aware about this issue, but yet there is more to be done, I think.
Yeah, I think there is more to be done concerning this issue. I mean, looking at it, there is a saying which says, if you want to be more successful, you need more women around you. Women are always, I mean, if they always spread positive vibes when they are around you. And looking at this issue of domestic violence, which women are more affected, sometimes people base it on religion, but I mean, especially when it comes to the issue of marriage, when you are sexually harassed, when you are domestically harassed in your marital home, people term it as culture. Yes, we understand culture, we understand tradition, there are norms and there are values, we cannot do away from it. Culture has been here since the creation of mankind, so we cannot just come and then say people have to dump their culture, or make them believe that they cannot go with their culture. But there are also certain cultures which is not aligned with your religion. I mean, if you read the history of marriage in Islam specifically, you understand that how people go about marriage and how the Almighty has explained marriage itself. It's quite different, because I mean, you will not tell me the God you are serving has said you should abuse your woman, you should harass your woman, you should beat your woman, you should insult her. No, God didn't say that, and I stand to be corrected if I am wrong. So sometimes it's very funny when men do certain things to women and they take it for granted, and they think like it's normal to do that to a woman. Or if you get married to a woman, she has to be submissive. She don't have to go to work, she don't have to do anything, she has to be a complete full housewife. wife. Yes, we understand you can do that. If you want, you can do that. It's not a force. But then if you have ambitions, if you have goals, if you have dreams, if you're a goal getter, Mariama and your husband is there, she's not providing anything. You don't have enough money for you don't have enough upkeep money for the family, and the woman is there who has been trying, who has been doing petty business. We can all attest to it. We are seeing this in our community where we live with our parents. We know how it is hard on them. Sometimes you look at your father and you ask for petty money from him, and he will be like, I don't have the money. Go and ask your mother. If the child is there crying, the woman is there to console the child. That is why more children are more attached to their mother than their fathers. You see that bonding, because from childhood up to the time you grow and become an adult or become a teenager, you're more close to your mother compared. Sometimes too you have fathers who do the same, who are very helpful in the house, but it's rare to see that. It's very rare. Very most of the domestic chores is done by the woman. The cooking is done by the woman. The laundering is done by the woman. Going to the market is done by the woman. Doing everything in the house is the woman, and sometimes they have to earn so that they can sustain their families. And the man is there, is not appreciating that woman, and she's. Sometimes you get fed up, they push you to the corner, you cannot take it anymore. The only option you have, that is why you see many divorces right now in our country. I mean, you get married to someone who you're not compatible with. You don't understand each other from the level that from the point where you wanted to marry the woman. You don't know her, she don't know you. Or sometimes you tell them, can we like go for a courtship? Sometimes they will say, no, my religion does not accept that. Going for courtship and then dating are two quite different things. People have to understand that, and they have to differentiate them, because sometimes people think courtship it has to do with dating, sort of. Even Islam accepts courtship, and legal courtships. Islam accepts it, but then dating the other side. So you have to know that the type of guy that you are going to get into before you get married to the person, because at the end of the day, marriage is not a one-day thing. Understand? Marriage is a lasting thing that you have to be with your partner for the rest of your life, if the Almighty Allah decides on that. But then if you just jump into conclusion and you say this is the right man, or you see some women, some men will, I'm sorry for using the language, but we have to say this. When a man impregnates a woman, and then the society will be like, he has to marry the woman. Why? Is he the right person for the girl? They don't ask. Is he earning? They don't ask. Is he a religious type? They don't ask. Is he a gangster? He has a gangster life? They don't ask. All they care about is, as soon as the woman has delivered safely, she has to get married to that man. But you don't know whether that man is the right man for that woman. So people have to look at all these issues and then come to a common time before they get into this situation. And also men have to celebrate their women each and every day. When you have a woman who is outside there, struggling, either helping you, either directly or indirectly, always you have to celebrate her. And then it's not about waiting till on the 8th of March and say it's Women's Day. You have to celebrate a woman each and every day, because women give birth to the world, and you see to it that there are a whole lot of challenges that they are going through, and sometimes it's not easy on them.
And when it comes to celebrating women every day, or as a man celebrating your woman every day, doesn't necessarily mean every day when you are coming from work you have to buy some gift, or you have to give out money. But even if your wife cooks for you very delicious food, I think it's very important for you to say, today Mom, I am very, very happy, because there is I will always take an example from myself, because I think it is very important for people that are watching, because whatever, if you are to discuss, like this is a platform whereby we discuss issues, reality issues that are happening in our society. You see, my auntie's husband, one thing I like about him, because in this society, when you go to a couple house and met that the man is helping the wife, or cooking or doing some other stuff, they'll be like, and that is not about nyaka faida, because my auntie's husband will be like, every time, sometime he will be the one that will prepare the breakfast for my auntie. Or sometimes if my auntie's boy is crying, he will be the one that will be there to make sure that the child is have eaten, the child is bad. He will even bat the child and do all stuff. And anytime when he comes to the house, he will be like, if my mom said that, yo, Faisal, he'll be like, no, man, I'm not going to eat because I am going to eat my wife's food because he can cook better than you people. So every time she will be like, my wife can cook more than you. And anytime she will be like, me. Hunger. And whenever like they sit together and then eat already, she will be like, today, no, yesterday's one was very nice, but today too. So that will compliment the woman to make her effort doing it every day and, daily. Because she realized and see that whatever I do, my husband will appreciate it and then compliment me for that. But you will eat a very delicious food. We've been seeing it in our houses. A wife will cook a very nice food for the husband. The next thing that the husband will only do is to eat until his stomach is full, drink his water and attire, and go out. And then he will never appreciate and, even to say a single thank you. This is our problem, Oumie. I don't say that not everybody, though some people appreciate, but 75% of the Gambian population per se, people don't know how to say thank you. Today I can just come and give you a cup of water. And after that, you would not even tell me thank you. You see, we should try to make this as an habit, to be appreciating. Whatever someone have done for you, be it little or small, be it little or big rather, you need to appreciate that person. Because some people hate that. If I do something for you and you don't even recommend what I've done, and the next time I will not do it again. So we have to, put everything into order and then know this. Oumie, I think right now we need to, shift it to other language. We touch the Fula language, and today, Mom, you're going to speak Fula.
Okay.
Yeah, today you're going to talk to your Fula people, whereas I talk to my Wolof people because they need to know the topic that we are discussing.
No problem. But before we even go to our various local languages, you look at agenda. Like yesterday, we had the opportunity also to be on the radio to celebrate this day as young women, and also to celebrate women who has been working tremendously, who have been helping us, who have been there for us. I mean, each and every woman, being it literate or illiterate, yesterday we celebrated them in the studio. But you look at, if you study gender, in the introduction of gender, you have something like that has to do with the triple roles of women. They have the 3 different roles. That is, they have, let me start with the reproductive role. Yesterday we made mention of the reproduction role, upbringing of children, from giving birth to upbringing of children. You look at it when in a Gambian context, when a woman gets pregnant, that is the time the men will run away from the woman, because they will be like, she's difficult to deal with, she's rude, I cannot handle her, she's too much, I mean, I cannot just take it, I have to leave her to be on her own. But you realize that is the time she needs you the more, because and they believe when the woman is going for ANC, she has to go on her own. From the day one that she gets pregnant up to the time that she delivers, she has to be on her own. When she goes to the hospital and comes back and tell you, I have to buy a drug, you just go for scanning. You go for scanning, or I have to do some lab tests. You'll be like, I don't have money. This is well too expensive for me. Or can you take the money and go on your own? You don't make sure whether there is something wrong with that woman, because at that critical stage, I mean, she needs more support, she needs more guidance, she needs more counseling, she needs someone to be there to stable her mind, because the pressure that is in her, I mean, if you don't go easy with her, there might be a lot of challenges
and complications
during delivery. And that is why I like the new policy that the Bundung maternity has done. That if a woman gets
the former
Jamme Foundation, if a woman gets pregnant, if she is going for ANC, the husband has to be there to accompany her. And you know what is more beautiful about it is that if you go with your husband to the hospital, they take care of you easily than compared to those women who go there alone, who go there alone without their husbands. The moment they see a man standing, they will be like, this man, he don't have to kill. The woman, she don't have to kill because she's here with her husband. This shows how the husband is responsible, and this shows how the husband is caring. And you have to be there until the time when she delivers. And every Friday you also have to go for meal cleaning, whereas they will educate you on how to help a pregnant woman, on the issues, on the things that she has to eat, on the things that she has to stop eating, on the medication that she has to take, what she might need when she's about to deliver. All those things are there. You are educated. You are also enlightened. You know how to go about it. And when the woman delivers safely, if she needs blood, like she needs blood, you as the man, you are there to donate. If there is no blood in the blood bank, who is there to give that woman blood if she needs blood? If you are there, you'll be able to massage her back. If you are there, the nurse will not dare enough open her mouth and insult your woman in front of you. So you realize that it is a collective responsibility from day one up to the last day. If you are there, the woman feels proud that my husband is here. He is here to support me. So sometimes you see women who don't have this. When they see other women who have this, they're like, I wish I could have this. I wish I could have such type of marriage. That is why most people, if you look at certain marriages, you're like, I don't want to get married. If this is how marriage life is, I don't want to get into it. Because I don't want someone who will come and frustrate my life. I don't want to
shouting and yelling
and put pressures on me. I want to live a peaceful life. I want to have a steady mind. So all these are issues that we need to look at and also pay consideration to.
And I think with this policy that have been introduced to the Bundung Maternal, I think it should be introduced to all the hospitals. Because this is very important and vital. There, men will know what challenges women face when they are into this condition, and they will know what they go through when they are about to deliver. And sometimes they will be like, life it blah, and it's not about, life it or whatever. This is something that you have to do and compliment your wife. Because in this stage, as you said, if I am pregnant and I have nobody beside me, every day, if I am in a bad mood, I suppose for you to compliment me that at least I will be released in that mood. Instead, you will come and add another thing to me. So in this case, I'll be frustrated and say whatever. In fact, sometimes we've been seeing cases whereby a man will divorce the wife when she is in a pregnancy period, because they will be like, not knowing that there is a situation that she is going through, and you need to compliment her for that. But instead, they will tell you to go to your parents' house because I can no longer handle you. And if you do that, that will never solve the problem. We've been seeing so many things that have been happening. That a woman will be in her 2 or 3 months pregnancy. At the end of the day, she might behave in such way. But you need to understand, because if I am with you, Oumie, for maybe 5 or 3 years, and you've never known me of such kind of attitude, if I am reacting in this way, obviously you should know that there is something going on with me.
So sometimes it's not them who even, it's not like they just wake up and behave in that way. You are the one who make them to be in that mood. I mean, if you just wake up and you look at me in a very scary face, I also have to make my face so scary. Yeah, because I have a lot in my head that I need to take care of. You call your husband to come and accompany you to the hospital, and they'll be like, I am swamped with work. What is that? What could be more important than taking your wife to the hospital? And or
with the unborn baby.
Yes,
and you know that
pregnancy is a very beautiful thing, to be honest. People don't value it in here. They think it's just something that have to go haphazardly and then you are done. The woman has to do everything. Or sometimes they'll ask our old grandparents to go with them who are not physically,
they are not even strong.
They are not strong to do that. Even if you ask them, can you get something for me to the shop or to the pharmacy? We need this. The woman cannot run and do that because she's not that strong. She don't have the power.
They will be there in the hospital and start crying.
I
mean, if a woman is about to deliver and the old woman will be there crying, so you're trying to put more emotional, situation to the person that is going to deliver the child. So I think if the man is there, then there will be a collective effort to them.
And the woman feels safe too, if the man is there. You feel safe, you feel protected, you feel loved.
you know, you feel self-esteem too.
Yeah, you know, you feel proud because everyone is looking at you. You're
and it will be a record break. So you will be like, Monday mom, anyway, to say that this is the Youth Bantaba show at the Gambian Talent Promotion. Today our topic of discussion is the celebration of the International Women's Day. What are the role of women, the challenges that they face, and the way forward. So with my co-presenter Oumie Jallow. Assalamu alaikum mbokk yi ñoo seetaan si Gambian Talent Promotion under the Youth Bantaba show. ñun ñoo fi del si waat rek di seen xarit seen doom seen jarbaat Oumie Jallow ak Mariama Cham. ñun ñoo leen fi toogal tey am di waxtaanaat si beneen topic maanaam si beneen téere bi nga xam ne moom lañ andi tey teg ko fii nii si table bi am li ñoo waxtaanee mooy démba réeréewu leen mbir ne démba la woon bési jigéen ñi maanaam di International Women's Day maanaam bés bi nekk na bés boo xam ne dañ ko dee jagleel jigéen ñi pour màggal leen si seen fasal gi nga xam ne moom lañ dee def ak seen jom bi nga xam ne moom leen yàgga xam parce que jigéen foog naa ne jigéen ñi am nañ solo bi nga xam ne foog naa at bu jot wala bër bu set dañ leen war di leen màggal parce que ñoom bokk nañ si ñi nga xam ne dañ dee dimbale wala dañ dee contribute su demee si wàllu yëfi amee place si yëfi kër gi si yëfi njaboot yi si yëfi upbringing bi maanaam nu ñoo toppatoo seen doomi ak yëpp loolu lañ fi nekk di waxtaanee tey waaye si biir waxtaan bi tamit ñu ngi waxtaanee lan nga xam ne mooy warugali jigéen su ñëwee si yëfi luy jëmal réew kanam ak luy jëmal biir famille kanam loolu lañ nekk di waxtaanee ñu ñëwati tamit ñu ne yan tolof la jigéen ñi dee jànkuwanteel si biir kër yi si société bi si gox bi ak si goxaat yi ñu ñëwati tamit parce que suñu waxtaanee problème tamit foog naa ne dafa baax ñu waxtaanee li nga xam ne mooy solution maanaam mooy lu ko saafara so waxtaanee neen fi lan mooy seen warugal su ñëwee si wàllu jëmale réew kanam ak si kër yi waxtaanee neen fi tamit lan la gars yi dee fees mooy jafe-jafe ñoo jànkuwanteel di balaa ñoo dinañ waxtaanee tamit lan mooy saafara bi waaye saafara bi ñoo wax boobu moom dafa nekk si mujjanteeli programme bi comme Oumie niñ ko fi doon waxee rek si kaalaama nasaraan biñ ne International Women's Day comme nuñ ko waxee mooy bés bi nga xam ne dañ ko jagleel jigéen ñi waaye comme nuñ ko waxee si kaalaama nasaraan jigéen ñi bët bu set dañ leen dee màggal di leen célébrer waaye soo ko seetee tamit gannaaw bi nga xam ne dañ leen dee màggal time bi nekk di fesal seen góorgóorlu ak seen fas jom bi nga xam ne moom lañ dee def waaye tamit ba tey dañ seetlu ne ba léegi jigéen yi effort bu ñoo def yëpp maanaam fas jom bu ñoo def yëpp ba tey ñu ngi jànkuwanteel ak ay jafe-jafe parce que su ñëwee si yëf yi gender based violence maanaam tolof bi nga xam ne moom lañ dee jànkuwanteel si jigéen yi lañ ko dee tag lu bon lu nekk jigéen yi ñoo ko dee sasoo soo gisee ñu ne women are the most vulnerable maanaam jigéen ñi seen kattan ak seen doole ak seen mun-mun melut noonu te ñan ñoo leen ko war a mottali mooy góor yi waaye dangaa gis ne léegi jigéen yi nga xam ne ñu ngi sëy nekk si biir kër yi ñun dëgg la ay ndaw lañ amaguñ jëkkër ñu ngi jàng waaye tamit ñu ngi dëkk si ay kër dëkk si ay société te dañ dee gis jafe-jafe yi nga xam ne moom la gars yi dee jànkuwanteel suñ biir kër yi sax dañ ko dee gis kon nag li nekk na loo xam ne feebar la te feebar boobu noonu il faut ñu toog waxtaanee ko parce que suñ ko waxtaanee wul du mun a am saafara bi nga xam ne moo koo fekk parce que dangaa gis ne jigéen ñi ñoom ñoo nekk si kër bi amee njaboot di leen uuf di make sure ne suba ngoon guddee bëccëg ñu ngee dang-dangi di dem si marché bi di jaay pour ñëw am luñ teralee am famille bi ak xale yi ñu make sure ne ñun xale yi ñun duñ sonn duñ xiif duñ mar te duñ rafle waaye ba tey loolu yëpp góor bi nga xam ne moo nekk si biir kër bi amee jigéen bi loolu yëpp du ko gis su peree lu ñaaw lu ne mu teg ko si kaw jigéen bi wax bu bon bu nekk mu jël ko teg ko si kaw jigéen bi jàpp ko di ko dóor ba gaañ ko si yaramam bi te su gaañee jigéen bi loolu lu tax jigéen bi su peree dina dem feju ba pere ñëw toogaat si biir njabootam bi pour sàmm njabootam foog naa ne loolu yëpp lu am solo la li nga xam ne suñ nijaay yi suñ papa yi suñ oncle yi suñ broda yëpp dañ si war a bàyyi xel nekku ne lu ñoo wax nag dañ ko nekk rek di wax pour faral jigéen yi wala dara waaye li dafa nekk loo xam ne lu déggu la si ñun te li nga xam ne moom lañ nekk di gis ne mooy xew si société bi kon nag dañ ko war a waxtaanee ngeen baalal ñu ne tey suñ nijaay ak suñ oncle yi parce que bés yi ñu ngi si weeri jigéen te foog naa ne weeri jigéen bi moom dinañ si wax lu bëree bari parce que waxkat bi moom dafa wax nga gis ne jigéen yi nga xam ne ñu ngi toog si kër bi di jànkuwanteeg tolof yi nga gis ñu xool naka lañ ko mën a saafaraale léegi nag tey moom dama bàyyi Oumou Jallow mu ñëw si mbokki poli tey moom da ngaa wax si Oumie tey moom da ngaa wax si mbokki alpulaar non Oumie su dee short introduction la sa try nga wax ko ndax suñ poli dégg ko tey moom soo ko fi waxul tey dañ la sax si Gambian Talent Promotion so Oumie ñu ngi laa dalal yow tamit nga wax suñ bandiraaɓe fulɓe luñ fi am tey jërëjëf
bandiraɓe fulɓe dañma bala rek ɓe mbeɗen yoɗa
Oumie yo ñiminga lool Oumie xamul woon da sa oncle mu ngi laa seetaan de
sumani yayak ma seetaan waaye diggante o labul woori wax na ma mu ngi ma seetaan
Oumie ñamalal gars yi tuuti at least si topic bi about Women's Day si
balal nañ ko kib noonu rek nañ bàyyi noonu
yéen a dégg loolu
ñun ñëppay wax Pël next week
man de waxuma Pël yaay wax si Pël
comme nu ko Mariama waxee rek comme soo leen si bàyyi xel dimba xëy na ñeenay xamuñ ko waaye dimba la woon International Women's Day mooy day bi nga xam ne dañoo màggal bési jigéen ñi kon nag month bi moo nekk monti jigéen ñi bi nga xam ne jigéen bu nekk at least su dee yow góor nga yaa ngi toog foofu noonu dag ne use abusive words si sa jigéen bi danga ko dee saaga maanaam wala comme danga ko dee dóor wala doo ko dee jox comme limbuga wala doo ko dee wax limbuga danga war at least nga try month bi nga def nga make up things su ko defee things yi mun a right parce que ñu ne month bi ñun jigéen ñi leen ko jagleel te soo ko seetloo comme Mariama ni mu ko waxee jigéen yi dañ soona jigéen ñi ñu ngi try bu baax a baax si kër bi nekkuñ ne li nga xam ne nag ñun ñu ngi ko dunda noonu laa ko mun a waxee parce que ngay gis ñu ko dunda ngay gis fu moo xewee yoo jaaxal ñu ni suñ boppa si kër yi dañoo gis sa suñ yaay luñ leen a def yow nga nekk kër sax nga gis sa papa ekkati loxoom di dóor sa yaay loolu dafa wax yu ñaaw si sa kanam doo si mun dara doo si mun dara doo ko mun a faj doo mun a faj loolu noonu le waaye li nga mun a wax rek mooy jël sa yaay wala sa papa toog ak moom waxtaanaa moom parce que dafa am stage bi nga xam ne nit danga fa dee toolu yaa ngi am doom at least loolu rek war naa dee góor pour bu mun a jël loxoom wala banta teg ko si kaw jigéen waaye fi dangaa gis jigéen bu nekk mag soona ba bugga dee di dang-dangi di dem di gooto di uti yëpp pour famille bi su ko defee yow am na yenn certain liggéey yoo dee def sax góor bi su gisee ne yow sa bu yaa ko ëpp xaalis sa def dee feel jealous
mu ne la
bàyyil jaay bi yow di nekkul jaay rek ngaa def am na leneen ni nga nekka de te yow mi nekkaa moom si kër bi nekku da ko jëlal saabu nekku da ko yow kudu bi nga lekkee sax sa jabar mu koo jina saabu bu ñëw fóotee sa yére sax sa jabar mu koo jina léegi yow fu moo amee foofu noonu le tamit nga ne mu bàyyi léegi bu bàyyee loolu ngeen xoolante lan mooy am yéen a ngi am ay njaboot soo ñëwee si wàllum school xale yi mostly yaay ñoo dee gën a try am na góor yu dee try wax dëgg am na ñu nekk si biti ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi def seen warugal si seen doom waaye lu si gën a ëpp doole mooy jigéen ñi soo demee si school yi tey soo ootee woon PTA meeting jigéen yaa faa gën a fees jànga neen jàngul ñoom ñoo faa gën a fees dégg nañ làkka bi dégguñ làkka bi ñoom ñoo faa gën a fees suñ ne fay leen textbook bi xale bi du dee ñeme na dem moo papa bi sax dama war a jënd textbook fayal study fees soo laajee benn yoon ñaari yoon ñu ne dafa bëri paas bi dafa bëri yaay bi moo dee understand mooy jël xaalisam mais xale boobu noonu te yow xale boobu noonu la su màggee yow su nekkee di jox yaayam su yàlla defee ba mu tekki mu am di may yaayam nga koo xool but nga ne waa yaayam moo ko si dugal moo nekk di sos ay wax si noppaam bi ne bu ma defal lii ak lii waaye xale baa ngee gis mu ngee observe du daan wax parce que dafa am xale yi nga xam ne man suma maas xëy na duma mun a muñ yeenay foo ko defee dinaa ko fa wax am naa doole bi aw ma doole bi waaye du nekk suma gémmiñ bi dinaa ko wax waaye dafa am ñeneen yi nga xam ne tamit duñ dee wax ñoom observe they are very observant dañoo toog ñuy seet luy xapp ñëpp si kër bi duñ dee wax dafa am xale yi nga xam ne it's so sad ne dañoo dem school seen yaay lu munti am rek loolu lam leen a jógee bokk ko wala nga gis tey jigéen mi nga xam ne mu ngi seeyaa jëkkëram si kër bi dafa mel ni nekkul jëkkëraa jabar ñoo nekk si kër bi man gis naa scénario boobu sometimes dafa funny I have seen a sibling ki nga xam ne moom ak jëkkëram ñoo dëkka benn kër waaye du ko fayal luwaat du ko jox dépense waaye du tere jigéen mi su jaayee mu am bu toogee dafa yëkkal jëkkër bi mu lekka lu mu ko war a defal daf ko koo defal ndax loolu noonu ku la koo defal saa su ne comme sa lur woy na ko mu ne xaalisoo xaw ma naka so
mu ne
ku am defar
su amul dangaa gore
ku amu di la muñal soo amee defal ko Youssou Ndour si boppam wéy na loolu noonu soo ku nekk war naa bàyyi xel si loolu dafa important torop su dee yow sa jigéen nekku ne dafa liggéey di andi xaalis sax waaye physical doole bu moo use pour def ko si kër bi rek everyday war nga ko wax jërëjëf su dee de mayuloo ko talaa sax ne ko jërëjëf soxna si yow de li nga def si kër bi nii rafet na yàlla si yàlla fay
mais du loolu sax de waaye lu gën a important mooy yow as góor bi xam nga ne sa am mutut noonu te tolluwut noonu am nga yàlla wërsëgal na la jabar bi nga xam ne mu ngi laa dimbale guddee bëccëg suba ngoon mu ngi endu si naaj bi ba guddi ñëw di dimbale famille bi te su demee jaay lu moo jaay yëpp si biir famille bi la ko andiwaat te su ko fa andiwaatee yow lan mooy sa warugal mooy nga toog di defal jigéen bi di ko accompliment waaye comme noo ko waxee ñu ngi koy gis scénario jigéen bi with all the effort bi nga xam ne moom la nekk di def pour make sure xale yi lekk nañ ba suur naan nañ ba mandi rafle wuñ góor bi mooy ñëw maa gis scénario bi góor bi dafa ñëw di romba di saaga jabaram si kanami xale yi ndax loolu nekk na lu rafet léegi moo tax comme last week bi ñu doon discuss suñ child neglect bi xam nga comme niñ ko waxee xale rek la mun a nekk waaye dafa toog di observe xam nga waxoon naa ko fi ne last week dangaa gis xale buy ànd ak yaayam sax wala mu seetaan télé rek ne hey yaa booy sa kër baa ngi nii kër bii laa jëndal lan moo tax muy wax loolu because of mu ngi am ambition because gis na ne yaayam suba ngoon guddee bëccëg yaayam moo dee nekk di jóg di daanoo ko jóg soo xale boobu lan mooy war a tax moom ëllëg su amee du dimbale yaayam parce que lu moo gis papaam di def xanaa di romba di saaga yaayam di ko wax yu naxari te su boobaa yow xale bi doo si mun dara xanaa nga toog rek nga mun soo loolu yëpp xale yi ñu ngi koo gis di si bàyyi seen xel léegi su boobaa nag boo xale bi tekkee di defal yaay yi yow papa bi yaa war a rationalize nga xalaataa démba lana tax xale bi di war def lii soo gisee xale bi muy jël lu mu am rek ne yaay danga war a laajte lan moo tax xale bi muy def lii waaye doo taxawaat ne yaay bi nii wala ne le gis nga Oumie lu gën a important te lu nekk di gis ta suñ kër yi gis nga jaama lu am solo yaa ngi maa gis parce que nit ki dëgg la jabar xam nañ ne am tolluwut noonu parce que gis nañ ci jigéen yi bari ñoo nekk di amee seen borom kër yi si biir kër bi waaye gannaaw loolu tamit su dee yow yaa ngi fa di dimbale sa borom kër si biir kër bi di méccoo ne xale yaa ngi lekk waaye ngir yàlla tamit suñ papa yi wala suñ oncle yi ak suñ nijaay yow gis nga effort boobu yëpp suñ yaay ñu ngi ko def nga may leen jàmm tamit xam nga su jàmm amee si kër bi rek yëpp dafa nee waaye soo gisee tey xale yu bëri ñu dee violence suñ génnee si school bi di xee wala ñuy wax yu ñaaw si kër bi lañ ko jëlee parce que tey soo dëkkee si kër every day sa yaay ak sa papa ñu ngi xuloo di xee yow what kind of a child will you be parce que every day soo xëyee sa yaay ngee dóor sa paa ngee dóor sa yaay yow yi noonu ngay màggee soo màggee nii nga nekk a violent parce que mooy ku ñëw ku xari deret ki nga xam ne soo ko waxee benn sax mu jël ko def ko lu mel su boobaa ñu naan ki dafa xamadi kii xamul boppam waaye loolu fekk loolu yëpp si kër bi la kon nag kër yi foog naa ne lu important mooy dañ suñu yaay ak suñu papa yi nañ di mayante jàmm si kër bi di xelalante ba pare jigéen ñi ñu jël leen di leen jël jigéen nañ jël jigéen ñi sagal leen yërëm leen waaye dangaa gis sa jigéen bu mer xam nga because sometimes jigéen dañ dee teel a mere just to get the attention dangaa gis suñ meree moo tax théâtre yi yëpp lu ñoo portrait dëggal su meree góor bi fële la moo dem toog si Bantaba yi ma ne bàyyi ko tey dafa mer ni su ko defee dafa mer waa bàyyi ko xamul boppam bul ko faale su ko defee yow what do you call that because kooku noonu su meree nga ne ko xamul boppam wala nga ñëw nga stress la ko ma ne bàyyi ko mu mer su meree su sonee dina delluwaat so yow façon boobu noonu su yàggee jigéen bi moom si boppam sax gis nga dema si classe bi lecture uñ doon am loolu la góor bi suñ lecture bi doon wax mu ne lan moo tax tey jigéen bi danga ko wax lu tuuti rek mbaa nga yuuxu si kawam rek xam nga mu start jooy because we are so emotional waaye su loolu amee nga dégg mu ne waaye doo sa gis góor bi muy jooy but instead dafa ne bàyyi ko dafa réew so yow jigéen bi su meree nekkee noonu in that state oo ko nga dufal ko waaye comme noo ko waxee dangaa gis jigéen bi suy jaay nga jël jigéen bi teg ko bët naan ko yow sa lii mu ngi ëppade nga bàyyi jaay soo kooku su bàyyee jaay bi moom si lan la moo wéeru so I think all these things are very very important yi nga xam ne moom lañu war a bàyyi xel léegi Oumie ñu ñëw si yëfi éducation bi si wàllu jàng bi
éducation bi nekkul foog naa sax éducation bi improvement bu bëri am na because soo seetloo time boobu noonu ñu ne jigéen jàngi nasaraan amuñ njëriñ pour jigéen wala du pour jigéen ñi pour góor yi la waaye tey soo demee si school si wala si classroom yi wala si institution si women they are the leading head in every class you go to ñoom ñoo dee gën a determine ñoom ñoo dee gën a sawar si jànga bi parce que already they have am nañ vision buñ nekk di gis ba pare léegi danga time boobu noonu xëy na soo jàngee sa ba grade 9 nga am wala ba primary 5 wala form 5 wala form 6 nga am waaye léegi dangaa gis ku dem jànga ba bachelor's degree yëpp jigéen ñi ñu ngi ko def ak masters so improvement a lot am na still there is a lot to be done waaye soo ko seetloo time boobu ak léegi dafa utee because jigéen bu nekk léegi bugga naa jànga su nekku ne danga bugga aga to a university level sax at least bugga nga graduate with a WAS certificate at least minimum bugga nañ nga am loolu noonu soo nekkee foofu noonu comme jànga dafa nekk li nga xam ne nekkul comme soo jàngee jànga dafa nekk xam-xam bi nga xam ne daf laa njëriñ nekkul dafa depend si noo use sa jànga bi ñeneen ne wax ne jigéen bu jànga du dee am respect du dee am patience su jàngee jànga yu ëppa góor yi duñ ko ñeme wala si jàngee jànga bu ëppa du mun a toog si sëy man I don't believe in that philosophy waaye ku nekk ak philosophy boobu believe la waaye su dee yow every woman who has gone through formal education kooku am na values am na morals am na tradition yi nga xam ne am na religion am boo xam ne dina look up to loolu noonu comme dañ dee seet ne nga ñu naan yow soo jàngee jànga bu ëppa doo mun a toog si sëy loolu it's a concept that people have yàlla moo dee boole ay ñaari nit su leen boolee seen wërsëki ànd dañoo nekka su dee seen wërsëki dafa jee foofu la yàlla tuddoon ne foofu la seen ñaari wërsëki jee dafa jee kenn du si mun dara nekkul because woman bi dafa jànga wala góor bi dafa jànga so they see you as a threat comme danga dee nekka threat si kër bi ku nekk dafa dee
di la xoolee bët
beneen bët daal waaw
comme kii moom ñemewuñ ko wax dara
ñemewuñ ko dara moom dafa jànga
gis nañ fi ñi nga xam ne jigéen yuy jàng ñu ngi si université bi because dafa am jigéen yoo xam ne seen taat yee université la ñoo sëy gis nañ fi tamit liggéeykat yoo xam ne ñu ngi liggéey waaye terewul suñ wàccee dañoo dem jëli seen doom ñëw toog a añ defar everything to make sure ne balaa seen jëkkër di ñëw everything is settled in the house so dama mun a wax ne because of kooku jàngaan bi la xam nga nit ki comme nuñ dee wax rek xam nga am comme tey Olof Njaay def na nit ki soo ko xamul xëy nga koo ooyee parce que tey su ma la gisee ne Oumie moom kii nii la mel dafa xamadi boppam waaye xawma la maanaam yow musu ñoo am interaction naka laay xamee ne yow Oumie nii nga mel soo lu nekk rek dafa nekk loo xam ne nit ki soo ko tesut doo ko xam démbal di same thing lañ doon wax lan moo tax comme dóor yi bari suñ ne jigéen bi dafa jàng ba ëppa dañ leen dee bañ a dem approach wala ñu dem ñaan leen jabar because of concept boobu lañ am ne ku jàng ba ëppa du dem sëy te ku nekk jigéen mu nekk dangaa ñaan yàlla ëllëg nga jàng ba wàcca am sa kayit yu baax dem liggéey yàlla tamit may la borom kër ki nga xam ne mooy mottali sa àdduna parce que doo mën a toog abadan dayman sa biir kilifa ne yow foofu ngay nekk ku nekk ñaan nga yàlla at the end of the day yàlla may la borom kër bu baax ki nga xam ne mun ngeen a mu ñalante Oumie comme nu ma ko waxee rek waxtaanee nañ fi am roles of women when it comes to nation development challenges yi so balaa ñoo tàggatoo rek ñu dem si way forward maanaam solution bi li nga xam ne moo ko saafaraat ba nga xam ne tolof yi wala jafe-jafe yi jigéen yi duñ ko jànkuwanteel si tolof yi tamit foog naa ne luñ gën a war a def man xaaral ma joxe sama benn saafara luñ war a njëkk a def mooy wala li nga xam ne suñ papa yi suñ oncle yi suñ nijaay yi ak government bi at large dañ war a xam ne jigéen mutut parce que ki nga xam ne yow jëlee nañ la sa kër yaay yóbbu la si sa borom kër foog naa ne sa ñàkk a mutali moo tax ñu yóbbu la fa te suñ la fa yóbboo you need to be a compliment you need to be valued you need to be respected maanaam dañ la war a jël jox la cër bi nga xam ne dafa mut sëg ba nga xam ne jafe-jafe yi doo ko jànkuwanteel si yëfi educational aspect bi tamit foog naa ne ba tey comme nuñ ko defee fas lu mu daw nga yokk ko yar waaye ba léegi tamit nañ gën a yokk moo school moo training skills yi nga xam ne tamit jigéen yi nga xam ne comme noo ko waxee ñu ngi am grade 9 ñu mun a dem to venture into those training skills yi nga xam ne daf leen a dimbale waaye su ñooñu amee because right now when it comes to the teenage pregnancy aspect also Oumie loolu si suñ previous waxtaan yi ñëw nañ ko waxtaanee parce que ñu bëri tey su leen loolu dalee rek dañ dee wax ne man amatuma life amatuma fenn fu maa dem waaye am nañ life so li ñoo ñaan nguur bi rek mooy ñu gën a yokk am xam-xam yi gën a yokk maxaama yi ak school yi nga gis jigéen yi ak place yi tamit ñu gën a ibil bunta bi jigéen yi nga gis ñoom tamit ñu mun a am seen wàlla si biir government bi ñu mun di jël ay place foofu noonu tamit foog naa ne loolu suñ ko defee rek am yokkute bu bari dina am tamit.
Okay, but Duma Johe moy neka dialogue because dialogue is very important. So lu neka waxtaan la su ñaar ñuy waxtaan ñu dee mun a commentaire. Yow soo amee leena sa xol bi ma yow tam nga amee leena sa xol bi. Waxuloo ma ko ma nit waxuma la ko duñ mun a solve problème bi. So lu neka waxtaan la naxalante la defalante ndànka la. Bàyyi yuuxu yi bàyyi saaga yi. Bàyyi toroxal jigéen yi parce que jigéen yi ñu ngi ubala sona si biir kër yi te ñu ngi ubala try dëgg la góor yi ñu fa ñu ngi ubala support ñoom tam ñu ngi def seen côté towards this waaye ba tey rek dañ gën a war a bàyyi seen xel si lii ñu gën a waxtaan nit ki daal soo dëkkee moom nit ki su dee da ngeen a liggéey si place la lu nekk waxtaan la waxtaan mooy andi jubóo waaye yow soo noppee man ma noppi yow li nga am sa
ko am si
xolam bi duñ xam lan mooy lan waaye soo waxtaanee ma waxtaan nga génnee li nekk si yow ma génnee li nekk si man and communication is one of the basic principles of life. If we're not communicating, it means we are failing. So we have to communicate to each other. Use the right chains of communication to communicate to each other, so that we have a Gambia free from domestic violence. We have a Gambia free from unemployment. We have a Gambia free from the issue of domestic violence or women. Some of these challenges that women are going will go to the dustbin of history. We don't want to see next year like women women facing the same issues from the past up to date that they are facing. So basically, that is my way forward.
Yeah, just like when it comes to the FGM issue, because by 2030. We want to see zero tolerance of FGM in this country. So, inshallah, the same thing goes to when it comes to celebrating International Women's Day. By next year,
every day a woman will be celebrated.
Every day a woman will be celebrated. This was your the Youth Bantaba show live here at the Gambia Talent Promotion, and yet still if you want to contribute or then to sponsor the program, you are highly welcome in our department just around Alliance Franco to sponsor this program. And then like our Facebook page, because we have our Facebook page, that is where we do our program live. So better rek ñu ngi waxtane di jégaluwaat ne lépp loo xam ne waxtaanee nañ ko fi te méngoowut ak topic bu ñoo waxtaanee nii ñu ngi jégalu ñi xam ne kenn mutut Women's Day la woon. We were talking about issues affecting women and their role, challenges and way forward. This was your host Mariama Cham,
and I am Oumie Jallow.
We are saying bye bye.
Thank you.